everyone, and welcome back to Stuck Trek. And on today's trek, we will be exploring Virgin Galactic. Now you may be wondering, do I own Virgin Galactic? Well, let me give you the answer. Oh dear, my wing fell off. Hold on, I need to do maintenance. Just give me a second. I'll need about 6 months, maybe 8 months to put this back together. Just hold on, I gotta fix this ship. Hold on a second. Here we go. She's all fixed. My little spaceship too. Now, Virgin Galactic was founded in 2004, and the co-founders are Richard Branson and Burt Rutan. Now, Burt Rutan basically worked on the design of the spaceship, and Richard Branson, as you know, is quite famous for his plethora of Virgin companies. Everything from Virgin Records to Virgin Atlantic to Virgin Orbit, you get the gist. So anything that has Virgin in front of it pretty much is under Richard Branson's umbrella, including Virgin Galactic. Now, the current CEO of Virgin Galactic is a former CEO for Disney by the name of Michael Colglazier. And I believe the reason why Virgin Galactic chose a Disney CEO is because it's more than just about, you know, the trip to space. It's all about the experience. And if any of you have been to Disney, then you know Disney itself is an experience. Not just the rides, but the park and all the activities and the sights is what makes it extraordinary and what makes people keep going back and back again and again. So I really do think the reason why Virgin Galactic chose Michael Colglazier is because he has experience in delivering unique experience to customers that keep them coming back again and again. Now, Virgin Galactic is currently headquartered in both Mojave, California, as well as Las Cruces, New Mexico. And the flights for the actual space flights will be taking off from Spaceport America in New Mexico, and it is one of America's first spaceports. Now, when Virgin Galactic astronauts arrive to Spaceport America, they will be transported into a beautiful wide open space where they can be with their friends and their family to celebrate before they launch and after they launch, and it's a great place to converse and to share the story of their astronaut experience. And while it may be Virgin Galactic's first spaceport, it most certainly probably will not be their last. So let's talk about some highlights. What makes Virgin Galactic so special? Well, first of all, it was the first publicly traded space company on the New York Stock Exchange. And I know a lot of you are probably thinking, well, there's been plenty of other space stocks that have, you know, come out via SPACs and other routes. So while that is true, I do believe that Virgin Galactic has an edge over some of the other space stocks in that it is the only space stock that's publicly traded that is carrying human passengers, okay? I mean, the only other company doing the commercial human passenger space flight for like tourists would definitely probably be Blue Origin. So Virgin Galactic is the only other option really besides that, unless, you know, there's SpaceX maybe, but Virgin Galactic is publicly traded. It's the only one publicly traded right now that carries humans. So it's pretty much your only option at this point. And that's what makes it so great, is that it has a wide moat. Now, as you know, like I said, it was founded all the way back in 2004. So this takes a lot of research and development to be able to send people up into the upper parts of the atmosphere and into space. So it's very unlikely that another company is just going to come and all of a sudden in the next few years overtake Virgin Galactic, because let's face it, it's taken Virgin Galactic years to get to where it is now. And currently, at this time, Virgin Galactic is selling their tickets to space for a cool $450,000. Now, before you blow a gasket and say that's a lot of money, well, think about what other people are charging right now. Blue Origin is in the multi-millions of dollars for their ride to go to space. So $450,000 for a trip to space, considering, is a pretty good price range. However, keep in mind that when products or technology is first released, it always has that premium price tag. And as the years go on, and as it becomes, more frequent and launches become more frequent, the price will tend to come down and become affordable for more income brackets. When planes were first introduced, as far as, domestic flights, international flights, only the super wealthy could afford to fly on a plane. Okay, and now look at where we are today, with people flying all over the world, from all income backgrounds. So imagine what will happen when, space tourism becomes more frequent. I can imagine that more people that, can't afford to go right now will be able to go. Or you could be lucky, like the one winner of the Omaze raffle ticket thing, and she recently won a trip to space, so who knows, maybe you'll win a trip to space on another Omaze raffle. So the opportunities are definitely there for everyday people to actually be able to see the blackness of space and the glowing blue sphere of Earth, and this company is going to be groundbreaking in making that happen. Now, as I mentioned to you, space is more than just a destination to Virgin Galactic. It's all about the private astronaut experience. So that goes from everything to when they come in, their accommodations, where they're staying, activities leading up to the main event, what they're going to be wearing, their spacesuit, their space training. Everything has been carefully thought out and planned to give the customer the best user experience. Now, if you're going to be looking at the charts for the stock right now, you are going to see that it has taken a huge tumble, okay? Now, I don't know how long it's going to stay down. I don't know, we could get some crazy miraculous news and it could all of a sudden go up. Keep in mind that Virgin Galactic is still in the early genesis of their development, even though they were founded in 2004 and have accomplished so much since then in their program. They still have a long way to go, and they still have a lot to prove to investors. So this investment isn't going to be for the faint of heart or the queasy in the stomach, because it will be a roller coaster ride. If you are going to invest in Virgin Galactic, I don't recommend you do it with a short-term window. Anything under, 5 years, it's going to be a little iffy for you. They still have a lot to do as far as building out their fleet, right? So they still have to even do the Delta class planes. Not to mention, they have to do more test flights for their new ships, okay? So it might be a while before they even, start flying their commercial passengers. Now, they say the end of 2022, but keep in mind the timelines can be blurred, okay? We're talking space. This is hard. This is dealing with carrying humans up. It's not just a payload. These are real people going up on this space plane. So they have to make sure everything is solid. They have to make sure that it's going to pass all the safety standards. And that's what we want, because, we sure as heck do not want to have a crash, because if there's a crash, you know, people could get hurt, obviously, and the stock will bleed as well. So there is a lot of, you know, different aspects to this stock, and everything just kind of has to fall into place. For everything to fall into place, it is going to take time, so keep that in mind. Also keep in mind that in order to accomplish the build out of their fleet, it's going to involve a lot of cash infusion. Now, they will probably continue to tap the markets according to when it's going to be beneficial for the company in order to get more of a cash balance to achieve what they need to do as far as their development. So don't be surprised if there is some more share dilution down the road, but it's, you know, it's going to be part of the whole journey. So don't let that faze you. You just kind of have to sit on your hands and wait for everything to unfold. And again, it's going to take time. This is something that you know, you kind of just put it in your portfolio and you just forget about it. You go back and check years later. I mean, I know it's going to be hard, but I don't really expect, you know, it to make you multi-millions anytime soon, but I think that it could bring in some good money down the road. Now, it still has to prove to be profitable, and it also has, you know, Blue Origin. Now, do I think Blue Origin, are they going to like take over this whole entire territory of commercial space tourism and kind of like kick Virgin Galactic out of the way? No, I do think that there is room enough for both of them, just like there's room enough for Visa and MasterCard to coexist. You know, just like there's room enough for Microsoft and you know, Apple and all of them. I think it's going to be fine. They basically address two different markets. You have Blue Origin that is straight up vertical, up and down on a totally like real like rocket, okay? And then it's not even piloted. It's all automated. So you're just in there with other people and you're hanging on and you're going up. And then you come down via parachute. So that is a different ride experience versus having a pilot, you know, in the plane, taking off, coming down on the same runway. Totally different experience, and it's going to cater to different clientele. So I'm not too worried about Blue Origin. I think that they're going to fit quite nicely, and they're going to be complementary to one another. Now, with patience, it could definitely prove to pull off something. Now, I kind of think of this as a lotto ticket in a way, because if they can pull this off, and if they can have really nice, good turnaround times, if they build out their fleet enough, if they get enough paying customers, and they generate enough revenue, yeah, they could definitely make some good money, and the share price obviously will soar. So they do have to accomplish a lot of things, but I do think it could prove to be a very profitable stock if they get all the ducks in a row and the ducks go swimming. Do I think looking back 10 years from now, it could be a great investment? Yeah, hindsight, right? But right now we need foresight. So as far as foresight goes, I am going to hold on to my shares. I'm going to hold on to them for a long time. I only invested as much as I was willing to lose. So if for some awful reason Virgin Galactic just doesn't quite make it, it's not going to hurt as much, because I already set aside a certain amount that I'm willing to put on the line for this particular company. Now, I don't recommend people, you know, putting in, you know, like their whole life savings in this stock. This is a very speculative investment. However, it could pay off. As you know, the riskier something is, the more it could pay off. But then again, you have to keep your senses about you at the same time. So yes, I do own Virgin Galactic, and if you own Virgin Galactic as well, please hit the like button. Also, be sure to leave a comment below and let me know what you think about Virgin Galactic, and if you are still hanging on to your shares after the wild roller coaster ride that you have been on, and what your plans are with your shares. So be sure to subscribe for more Space Saturday videos. Also, you can follow me on Twitter, where you can go ahead and find me in between when I release the videos, and you can submit questions to me. Perhaps there is a certain space company that you would like me to review and do a video on, and you can definitely go ahead and give me a tweet over on Twitter. And if you want to know what my handle is, just go ahead and check out the description below. And I have listed a way for you to follow me on Twitter, as well as subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more Space Day Saturday videos or any other videos that I may release periodically throughout the week. And until next time, live long and prosper.